Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect 2, where in the last episode we got our Normandy back, actually a new model of the Normandy and not the old one, because the old one was destroyed. But since it's our Normandy again, let's go around and talk to people. Like this woman here.
I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers. I've been assigned as your administrative assistant. I'll manage your messages and help you monitor the crew. And I must say, it's such an honor to work under you, Commander Shepard.
The pleasure is mine. I mean, you seem like a really decent person.
I'm glad to have you on the team, Ms. Chambers.
Please, call me Kelly.
Sure, Kelly.
Okay, Kelly.
Anything else?
So...
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
let's talk a little more.
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
I sort of like this woman. She seems to have a very positive attitude. So, you said you monitor my crew, so...
What are your responsibilities?
I'll keep you notified of any messages or appointments you might have. If any of the crew has important business to discuss, I'll make sure you know.
Can't Edie handle that? I mean, I like having you here, but...
Isn't that the type of task better suited for a VI?
Yes, but being your yeoman is just my official role. Unofficially, I observe the crew. Everyone knows how risky our mission is. Many of us may not be coming back. That's a lot of pressure. I have a degree in psychology. I'm good at sensing when people are overly taxed.
So...
You make sure the crew's mental health is sound.
Yes. I look for warning signs. I listen. It's not a full-time job, and it's most effective when done informally.
Yeah, I can see that having someone like you around here is very good.
We're lucky to have someone with your skills, Kelly.
Thank you, Shepard. What else would you like to know?
So, we work for Cerberus, so I'm interested to know...
This organization has a dark reputation. Do you have any concerns working for them?
Not at all. Our methods can be harsh, but Cerberus has noble objectives. We look out for human interests. Advance human technology, save human lives. They're good goals.
Yes, but Cerberus has a reputation for hating aliens, so...
It sounds like Cerberus wants to dominate all aliens and put humankind on top.
Cerberus looks out for humanity, but that doesn't mean we hate aliens. My sister started a dog shelter, but she loved cats too. I love humanity. I also love Asari, Quarian, Turian, Solarian, Hanar. That isn't in conflict with Cerberus ideals.
I see that you're very loving.
That's a very positive attitude.
What can I say? I'm a people person. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
Sure.
How do you feel about being assigned to the Normandy?
I was handpicked by the Elusive Man to help fight the greatest threat known to humanity. How do I feel? Honored, exhilarated, terrified. But mostly I feel encouraged. Under your leadership, we can't fail.
We won't.
Don't worry. We'll defeat the Collectors.
I trust you implicitly. The moment I met you, I knew I could close my eyes, fall back, and you'd be there.
Let's not let's not go too far. I'm sure I'll watch out for her and in a way catch her, but embrace. No, let's go with the neutral response here.
Your trust is well placed, Kelly.
I knew it would be. Thank you, Shepard. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
No, I think we talked enough for now.
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
That was fun. So let's check out the rest of the ship. We have the weapons locker here. Since we'll see the same screen at the beginning of the mission, I'll not go into that now or probably ever. Let's talk to Edie's local post.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the armory, where small arms are maintained and upgraded. Using Omni-Tool, computer-aided design, and manufacturing, we have the capability to manufacture several new models.
Alright, that sounds reasonable. Oh, Jacob's here. Hi.
Commander, there hasn't been time to really settle in and take stock. I want to say that working with you is a great opportunity to do something that matters. It's a privilege to serve on the Normandy, Commander.
Yeah, but it also can be dangerous to serve with me or under me, however you want to put it.
You may change your tune if we end up like the original Normandy.
Maybe. As long as the Elusive Man walks his talk, and you do the same, I'll do my best to make sure we succeed. That's been the condition for my service so far. I have issues with certain actions Cerberus has taken in the past.
Like which?
What has Cerberus done to make you nervous?
A lot. They've been called terrorists, and with good reason. Doubt you can find a more checkered past. But if the Collector threat is real, and we do something about it, Cerberus will be remembered differently. Or we'll all be tried and executed. Can't count on people thinking about it as hard as I have.
Yeah, okay, I like that you're being honest with me and that you're also realizing that Cerberus doesn't have the best past, so...
I look forward to working with you, Mr. Taylor.
Likewise, Commander. Let me know if you need anything.
Alright. Let's have a further look around. Here's the tech labs, but
A scientist is required to use the technical laboratory.
we don't have a scientist yet. Here's a briefing room, I guess.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the FTL communications room. In addition to interfacing with the FTL comm network, Normandy is fitted with a quantum entanglement communicator linked to the Elusive Man's office. This allows lag-free communication even when you operate off the comm grid.
That actually sounds very useful.
Why aren't these used everywhere?
Each quantum pair costs nearly as much as a comm relay, and can pass only one quantum bit of data at a time. In addition to the cost and bandwidth issues, the system is strictly point-to-point. To contact 100 different worlds, we would need to manufacture and install 100 entangled pairs, one linked to each world.
Alright, thanks.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
So, quantum quantum entanglement communicator. That's actually scientifically still plausible. Of course, it has its
No
limitations,
messages
but
for you, Commander.
thanks, Kelly.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the Combat Information Center. Here, the crew receives sensor data and coordinates gunnery and damage control efforts. While Normandy is flown from the bridge, during combat, the commanding officer issues orders from the CIC.
Alright, thanks. So let's check out the rest of the decks. Let's start from the top. We already seen most of deck 2, so let's start from the top, which is Captain's deck. Alright, so here we have our own personal fish tank, it seems. There was also some EDI command posts, so let EDI do the talking.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the commanding officer's quarters.
It's larger than the quarters of other warships I've served on.
This is a Cerberus vessel, not an Alliance warship. Accommodations have been made for personal taste. That said, this space is directly under the exterior pressure hull. The fitting yard workers called it the loft.
Interesting. So we have a fish tank. We currently do not own any fish, but if we were to buy fish, then it would be transferred here and we could watch our fishies swim around. So we also have an armor locker here where we could customize our gear. Since I already customized the colors and we haven't found any additional gear yet, I won't go into that. Here we can listen to some tunes, but I'll not do that for reasons. Then we can view our achievements, which, yeah, I won't go into. Actually, I've unlocked all achievements by now, but probably at the end I may want to give a few points about those. Oh, we actually have a picture of Liara here. That's interesting. Huh. Yeah, you actually, in this frame, you always have a picture of your love interest. Yeah, right? So in the first part of the Mass Effect series, you could pursue a relationship with certain people, with actually only 3. And if you did that, then you'll see a picture here. If you start a relationship with someone else in this game, then the picture will actually be upside down, I think. So you're not so sure about what your feelings are to your love interest of Mass Effect 1. And we also have a private terminal here. In addition to the normal functions, there's also some advanced combat training videos, which I'll not show here. But if you're playing this game for the first time, then it's probably very useful to take a look at these videos, because they give you brief information about the most important aspects of combat in this game. So if you're new to the series or this game specifically, then you should watch those videos. So we're now at deck 3.
Access to life support is restricted.
Right. And we have a men's restroom, because we're female, we're probably not going to the men's restroom. But we have our own women's restroom here. It's very, yeah, We have a starboard observation deck that's also
The
restricted.
starboard observation deck is closed until needed.
But I want to observe things.
Oh, she's a cutie. How old?
She'll be a year old next month.
Oh, you'll miss her first birthday.
Well, my family lives in New Canton.
Oh, that colony's on the edge of the frontier. Could be vulnerable to collector attack, couldn't it?
Exactly. It's most important that she have a first birthday. That's why I'm here.
Here, actually, our crew sleeps. They don't have such nice accommodations as we do. I mean, our room is bigger than this entire crew quarters, so take that as you will. We already were here, so let's take a look at the rest. And on the old Normandy, our own room was on this wing, on this deck, so right now this house is a different room, where Miranda actually has a command post, so let's talk to Miranda.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Maybe now that we have to start working together more permanently, can we finally talk a little?
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions. Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, what would you like to know?
Okay, let's talk about Cerberus.
I know what we're doing here, but what's Cerberus's long-term goal?
The advancement of the human race. Nothing more, nothing less. The Solarians have the Special Tasks Group. The Asari have their legendary commandos for stealth and recon operations. Cerberus is humanity's answer to those organizations.
But those organizations are regulated by governments. Who keeps Cerberus in check?
Nobody. We're privately funded and our backers trust the elusive man to make the right decisions. But he's very clear about our goals. Protect humanity and serve its advancement.
Yeah, right.
Are you military or political? Or both?
Cerberus has several divisions. Political, military, scientific, but we're all working towards the same goal. We keep our ranks and structure similar to the Alliance. A lot of our recruits started there, but not all Cerberus operations use the same protocols. We try not to get bogged down in bureaucracy or formality.
Yeah, but sometimes it's helpful because this way other people check what you're doing, so...
What kind of resources does Cerberus have?
We're very well funded, though I doubt anyone other than the elusive man knows exactly how well. But our resources aren't unlimited. Reviving you and rebuilding the Normandy was a significant investment, and a significant risk. We're all hoping you can do the impossible, Shepard. No pressure.
None taken.
What can you tell me about the elusive man?
Not much that you don't already know. Even I don't have access to most of his background. And you've seen more of him than most ever do. It's rare for him to become directly involved in missions, but you're something special. Whatever else people might say about him, I can assure you he's got humanity's best interests at heart. That includes you and me.
How can you be sure of that if you know so little about him?
I didn't get to where I am without knowing how to gauge people's motives and ambitions, even from brief encounters. He's no saint, and he'd be the first to admit it. But he is committed. Humanity couldn't have a better advocate.
He's committed, alright, so... But, I'd like to know more about you personally, not about Cerberus.
Tell me about yourself, Miranda.
Well, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the elusive man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
That's a very odd thing to say, that you start your conversation by telling about yourself that you're genetically modified. That's... weird.
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
That's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic abilities are also very advanced. For a human. Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and, well, it's pretty impressive, really.
You seem very, self-sure.
You certainly don't lack for confidence.
It's just a fact. My reflexes, my strength, even my looks, they're all designed to give me an edge. No point in hiding from it. It's the reason I'm trusted to oversee the most dangerous, risky, and technically demanding operations Cerberus undertakes. And it's why I was assigned to you. It's my job to make sure you succeed, Shepard.
Right. Thanks for the intel.
Thanks for the information, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Of course, Commander. Whatever you need.
I still think Miranda's a little weird.
Chef surprise again? Come on, Rupert.
I'm sorry, Princess. Filet mignon and caviar coming right up. Let me just get out my doilies.
That'd be real nice, Mr. Gardner.
Interesting. So apparently the food is not very good, so let's talk with the mess sergeant.
Commander Shepard, the hero of the Citadel. You did humanity proud that day. Mess Sergeant Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service?
Mess sergeant, so you actually served in on the Alliance, so tell me more about you joining Cerberus.
How did you find your way into Cerberus?
Can you believe I was once a family man, working the EZO rigs along the frontier? I was happy enough, but losing everything to Batarian raiders can change your outlook. I needed to make a difference. I'm no soldier, but I've got skills, and Cerberus keeps an eye out for talent. I'll do whatever it takes to help, be that plumbing a sewer, routing an air duct, or keeping everyone's bellies full.
Alright.
How do you feel about working for Cerberus?
Damn proud. Cerberus gets the job done. The Alliance and Council have got their heads buried so deep up their butt puckers they can't see squat. It'll take good old human ingenuity to crush these collector vermin. Only Cerberus knows that.
That's a very weird thing to say.
What do you do here on the Normandy?
What don't I do? Most think of me as the ship's cook, but I'm also the facilities technician and custodian. HVAC, plumbing, non-mission critical electrical. I make sure they're all clean and running.
So the man cleaning the toilets is also preparing the meals?
I wash my hands. Most of the time. This ain't no luxury liner. You have to pull your own weight in a Cerberus vessel, and I catch what falls through the cracks. Through the cracks.
Yeah, right.
Do you have everything you need?
I make do. But have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military provisions? I'm good, but I'm no miracle worker. Taking down the collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
So is there anything I can do to ensure that we have some special deliveries, maybe?
What do you need?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about than grocery shopping on the Citadel. Forget I mentioned it.
Yeah, but I think I'm actually going to the Citadel at some point, so just give me the list and I'll see what I can do.
If I head that way, I'll keep an eye out.
Much appreciated. Most of this list is probably standard fare for those namby-pambies on the Citadel. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
No, that'll be all.
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
Alright, here... Well, actually this game started on this spot in the original Normandy.
The gunnery officer is required to access the gunnery control station.
We don't have a gunnery officer? I thought this was a warship. Why don't we have anyone using or calibrating the guns? Damn it.
What's this area of the ship?
The sickbay. It is equipped to provide short-term emergency care. In the event of critical injury, personnel must be transferred to a fully equipped medical facility.
Alright, and here's the AI core.
Access to the AI core is restricted.
Alright. Dr. Chakwas, what...
Commander Shepard, I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
What are you doing here? You were working for the Alliance all your life. What are you doing on a Cerberus vessel?
I'm shocked. You're serving on a Cerberus vessel now?
Surprising, even to me. Yet, here I am. The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
Doctor, you've been with the Alliance for years. Why leave now?
After the Normandy was lost, the surviving crew was reassigned. I was stationed at the Mars Naval Medical Center, a very respectable position, but it wasn't on a starship.
Colonial military life isn't for you?
I've spent most of my life on warships, never knowing what the next mission might bring. I'm used to the hum of engines, the creaking of bulkheads, That subtle vertigo when the momentum dampeners kick in. Life planetside is just too static, too boring.
You're not the Cerberus type, Doctor.
I don't work for Cerberus. I work for you. On a mission that may be crucial to the survival of the human race. I have faith that your dealings with Cerberus will be ethical. I trust you, Commander.
That's fair enough, actually.
There's a very good chance this mission will be a one-way trip. Are you prepared for that?
I've been through the reclaiming of Shanxi, the Skillian Blitz. We survived the Battle of the Citadel and the destruction of the Normandy together. I've lived a full life. No regrets. I'd like to make sure the crew gets the same opportunity.
So, do you need anything?
Do you have everything you need?
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy. Only thing missing are my private reserves. I even had a bottle of Ceres Ice brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
Yeah, if I see some lying around, I'll get you another.
I'll keep an eye out for a replacement bottle.
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive, and we have much larger concerns ahead.
Right.
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
Interesting. So, we're still not entirely through the ship, but 20 minutes are over again, so in the next episode we'll take a look at the rest of the ship and then hopefully do some real action and stuff, so I see you next time. Bye bye!